Welcome to round 3 of me trying to win the Players' Championship at TPC Sawgrass. As you can see, I pretty much got on all the green that I own today because it is St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm not going to do a long introduction. This is where I ended up after round 2 at -9. This is where everyone else was after round 3, so I'm trying to catch up to Spawn at -12. Let's see how I do today. I'm Sheldon, and this is Partially Challenged. All right, hole number 1 has that little S curve, 325 yards. Let's just see if I can get it on the fairway. This one is not going to be on the fairway. It will be in the pine straws, just like it was in round number 1, but I think I have more of a clear shot than I did that time. All right, maybe I don't have a clear shot because there's a tree right in front of me. I'm pretty sure, though, that if I hit the ball and it hits the screen over there, it'll pass it. But I have 117 yards. Got my 9 iron in hand. The main thing that I really got to worry about isn't this tree, but those palm trees that were playing defense against me in round 1. And that's going to be an absolute terrible shot, but it leaves me with a clear shot at the green for my third. 29 yards, 60 degree in hand. Nice little on. And as long as that stops rolling, which I think it will, I'll open up with a par. All right, 486 yard par 4. I think it's about 290 to the end of this first bend. Yeah, 322 to the end of the first bend. So I'm just gonna wallop this one. See what happens. This one's going a little left. It's gonna be in the pine straws again. Should have a clear shot through those trees though at the green. 250 yards. I don't think my 3-wood's going to get it there. I'm not sure if I said that this was a par 4, but this is a par 5. Yeah, I don't think my 3-wood's going to get it there. That's a little too far for me, but let's see if we can at least put it close and get ourselves a birdie. Oh, and that's not going to be close. Oh, that'll be close. It'll keep rolling. Keep rolling. I'll take that. Hey, 47 yards. Using my 60. Set this one on. And that one's going to be on the fringe, unfortunately. Got my putter. Ooh, it's giving me a line. Let's see if I can actually put this one in the hole. I don't know why the screen keeps moving. I didn't hit that line. Yep, and I passed the hole. Well, that'll be another par. All right, so we do have our first par 3 today. Our first of 4 chances of my hole-in-one giveaway that I started on round 1. I'm not going to explain the rules right now, but if I make a hole-in-one, my first hole-in-one ever, I'm going to be doing a giveaway of a $100 gift card. I'll explain at the end of the video what the rules are for that. 139 yards. We got a long green. Using mine at 8 iron. I think this might miss. Well, it'll be short. So I guess that's still considered a miss. 13 yards. 60. Roll it close. All right, we'll take another par. 296 to the hole. It's about 270 to the green. I am going to give this one everything I've got. If I go in the water, I will suffer the consequences. If I make it, I make it. However, I think what's going to happen is I'm going to end up hooking like I have been, and I'll end up in the fairway or the rough on the left side before the water. Yep, there's the hook. Yeah, and that's pretty much what I said would happen. 71 to the hole. All I got to do is make sure I clear the water. If I do that, I think I'll be safe. Using my 60 degree, I'm going to give it a good wallop. And I'm happy with that for a birdie. 395 yard par 4. Just going to aim for the fairway somewhere. Had the wrong club in hand. This one is one of the tricky ones because there's water on the right and water on the left at about the distance that I end up hooking it to usually. So this one I have to play it safe. And I think that'll do it. Stay out of the sand. Oh, no. All right, we're in the sand. But, again, it's not that big of a deal on the sim. We've got 183 yards left. I'm going to be using my 4-iron. This club's been working out pretty well for me recently. That's not going to do it, but I'm not displeased with the shot. It was a decent distance, just offline. 15 yards. Just a nice little pop on. I am downhill from it, though. Sit, 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 sit. And we're going to be good for another par. 316. Split fairway with the rough. I'm just going to pummel this one and get it as close to the green as I can. I'll be happy with that. 62 yards. Popping this one on with the 60. And that went the wrong way. All right, we're going to have to settle for another par here. Just as long as I'm not going backwards in my score, that's fine. All the pros were really back and forth with all their scores as well. Just as long as I'm staying where I'm at or progressing. All right, we do escape with another par. All right, we got another dangerous one. 390-yard par 4. We got water on the left and right again at those dangerous distances for me. I'm going to take this one easy, hit it about 210, 220, and just hopefully land it in the fairway. That one's going to be close for comfort again. Just don't bounce left. Don't bounce any more left. Okay, we're safe. We are safe. At 191 yards. I'm going to opt in for my 4-iron here instead of my hybrid. I think typically that's what I would use. But the last time I used this, actually, it went pretty far. So I'm just going to see if I can replicate that. I am going to aim a little left, though, compensating for a little bit of slice. And now watch me hit it perfectly straight, so I missed the green. Oh, no, there's a lot of slice. A lot of slice in that one. Don't go in the water. We are safe once again. All right, we got 28 yards. Green is uphill. I got to put a little extra loft on it. Got my 60 degree. Make it. And it did. So we will have another par. All right, we got our second par 3 and our second opportunity at my hole-in-one giveaway. 134 yards. A lot of green behind the hole. Really, my goal is to just get it on the green here, using my 8-iron again. That's slicing a little too much. That's going to probably miss. Yes. Or bounce. No. All right, we missed. We're going to have to put it on for a par. 9 yards. I'm going to give this one a little extra loft. Hopefully just kind of rolls down, maybe trickle onto into the hole. Well, that's going to be too far. Yep. All right, well, we'll take the par. All right, let's close out the front 9 with this par 5. This is the long one. This is 523 yards, so completely unrealistic for me to make an eagle. But let's see if I can gain a stroke and make at least a birdie. That one's going to go in the water. Or stay short. Be short. All right, we are dry. 301 yards. I'm not going to make it there. That's clear. So I'm not even going to aim at the green like this is suggesting. I'm going to aim right of it and hopefully be within 40 to 30 yards. Oh, I'm just lucky I cleared the water. 213, using my hybrid. And that is probably as good of a shot as I could have done with it. Bounce up there. Bounce, stay. It's not going to stay on. F. All right, we can put that one in. Is it going to give me a line? Yes, it is. Let's see if we can put this one in and still save a birdie. Ooh, that hit the line, but it was too fast. Just missed. All right, we'll take the par. All right, so that finishes up the front 9. I finished at a 35, so that puts me at a total of -10. Currently sitting in 3rd place. Let's move on to the back 9 and see how I do. 368 yards. The only water I got is like right in front of me. I'm actually going to try to clear the split in the fairway this time around. Oh, that might have done it. No, way too high. I think it had the power, though. It just went way too high. All right. 125 yards. Got my 9-iron. Don't fail me now. Let's open the back 9 up with a birdie. And that should do it. Give me a little bit of backspin. All right, and hold. Cool. Birdie. All right, 455-yard par 5. This is a real opportunity to add an eagle here. And this will allow me to, if I do make an eagle here, this will allow me to jump up into 1st place all on my own. It's going to be in the sand. Yep. All right, we'll see what we can do with that. 105. I'm going to be using my hybrid here. I just hope I keep it out of the water on the right. I think that's going to be left and short. All right, we got 25 yards left using my 60 degree. I'm going to put this one on, and I'll settle for being tied for 1st place for right now. That was a terrible shot. I hit the ground way beforehand. I'm lucky I didn't send that flying right across the green, but that'll stay on for a birdie. All right. Here we have another eagle opportunity. Drivable par 4. I am worried about the water on the left by the green because that is typically where I end up hooking it to. So the only thing I can hope for, I'm going to go for it. The only thing I can hope for is to either go perfectly straight or it hooks enough where it ends up in the rough all the way to the left of the water. That one is going straight at the water. All right, we did go in the water, but I gained a lot of distance. I'm only 81 yards away right now. Odd distance for me. I think it's a little too far for a reliable 60, and it's a little short for my nine iron. I'm not sure exactly how much effort I need to put into this, but I am going to try to put it on with my 9. I think that actually will be good. Whew. We saved a par. All right, we have our third opportunity for the hole-in-one giveaway here. 132 yards. It is all the way to the left of the green, near the water, so a little too close to that for comfort, but I am going to go for it. I could be selfish and just go for the middle of the green, but I'm going to give you guys an opportunity here with my 8 iron. Oh, and that's the opportunity I gave you guys in the sand. Sorry. All right. 44 yards. Just going to pop this one on. And we will take the par. 364 yard par 4 now. Another little S-curve one. Aiming off to the right part of the fairway. And hopefully I stay out of the water. There's a lot of water in this course. That's going right, so that'd stay away from the water for sure. We got 151. Going to be using my 7 iron. Man, that was just an absolutely terrible shot. Oh, man. All right, we got to put this one on, guys, to save a par. All right, guys, we got to put this one on to save par. 45 yards with my 60 degree. Not really worried about it, but to be more honest, I kind of am. Ooh, that was lucky, but it's got to stop rolling. All right, we did save par. Okay, we got 396 yards. Gonna aim for right at the end of this first part of the fairway. It's 291 to the end. Probably won't get it there. But it'll be on the fairway. All right. All right, 182 yards left. Using my 4 iron. That was fat and slicey. Whoo-wee. That is just terrible. But we're still sitting in a good position to make par. 54 yards. A lot of green to work with. 60 degree. And if that stays on, which it will, we're good for another par. All right. Real eagle opportunity here. 428 yard par 5. I haven't scored in a while, so hopefully we can do it here with at least a birdie. Oh, that's going to be in the trees. That's going to make this difficult. Awesome. Stop rolling. All right. All right, 190 yards left. Got my 4-iron. Really, I'm just worried about getting through the trees. That's the biggest thing. Oh, and it got through. It got through the trees. Is it going to stay on? Is it going to get on there and stay on? Stay, stay, stay. It's going to stay on, and that is an eagle. All right, so just came off that eagle on that par 5. I'm sitting at -14 right now, in first place all alone, 124 yards at the island green, and our 4th and final opportunity of this video for my hole-in-one giveaway. I'm not going to play this one safe. I'm not going to be selfish. I am going to go for what I think might put it near the hole. It's just my execution's not great. So this one could essentially undo all the progress that I just did. And that was a terrible shot, and so lucky that the simulator did not pick it up. I do not know why. Maybe this thing's on the green. Maybe that's why. All right. That would have been in the water for sure, so I lucked out. And that's going to also be in the water. Jeez Louise. Or get on that island. I wonder if it would let me play from that island. Okay. All right. Now I got 118 yards, same club. Get there. Be there. Be on. Oh, sweet. We're 2 whole yards closer. Using the same club, 9-iron. And that one's finally going to be on. Going hole! Ooh, that was so close. That would have been cool, huh? All right, that is a triple bogey. All right. We are on the 18th and final hole of round 3 of the Players' Championship. Dangerous amount of water on the left. I'm going to aim all the way to the right of the fairway. Take a nice, easy swing. Just put it on the fairway. Currently at -11, tied in second. If I make a birdie, I'll tie spawn for third, or for first, going into round 4. Right, it's curving more to the right than I wanted, but we'll be safe. It's kind of where a lot of the pros ended up, in this area. 206 yards. Using my hybrid, I'm going to aim to the right of the green. If I curve it right, I'm fine. I'll be safe. If I curve it left, hopefully that gives me my birdie. Oh, roll. That is low, and it's going to roll. That is not how I wanted to do it, but I will take that birdie any way I can get it. If the ball stops, which it does, birdie, tied for first place. All right, well, that finished up round number 3 of the Players' Championship at TPC Sawgrass. I finished with a 69, so that gave me -3 for today, and I'm sitting at -12 total. So I am tied in first place with Spawn. I am actually going to change some rules here a little bit. Because there's no playoffs, I have to win by 1 stroke. If I wanted to actually consider it a win, I have to win by 1. So going into the 4th round, I have to end up with a -13, because we all know by now that Rory won with a -12 in a playoff with Spawn. And as far as that hole-in-one contest goes, so I've never made a hole-in-one before. If I make my first hole-in-one on a simulator or out in the real world, I'm going to be doing a giveaway of a $100 gift card to the major golf retailer of choice to the winner. In order to win, you need to subscribe on YouTube, follow on Instagram, comment tagging someone on Instagram the video that I make the hole-in-one in. It's going to be a reel, or comment on a video, the full-length video on YouTube. And then I also have to have 200 subscribers and 200 followers on each Instagram and YouTube. But if I don't at the time of my hole-in-one, that will still count. I'll just wait until I have those 200 subscribers, and I will choose the winner then. So good luck. And I'm Sheldon. This has been Partially Challenged. And just remember, you can't find free balls if you don't hit yours into the woods first. See you next time.